Robert, how good did it feel to have a career high in both rebounds and points today?
First, I would like to thank God for this opportunity, but it feels great. Just going out, playing as hard as I can to achieve what I did tonight. So, I mean, it's a great feeling.
Did you ever expect this kind of performance for yourself in the last 18 months since you've been here, having a near 20 rebound and point performance both?
I guess not all at one time, but it's just a matter of playing hard. You can't put a limit on how hard you play, so you never know what the outcome will be.
We'll keep it to the players left and with Tyler.
When did you feel like you had it rolling? Was there a point there where you were like, yeah, I'm probably going to have a career day?
Uh, it probably set in late, more so like during halftime when everything was pretty much almost settled. But the energy was just high the whole game. Even before the game, my teammates were into it. The vibe was right, even at breakfast this morning. So, I mean, it was just a high-energy, high-level game.
Let's get it to Steve in the middle with the hat.
Keyshawn, you're kind of nodding your head there with his comments there. I mean, you had a pretty good game today, too. Was there just one of those days where everything was kind of clicking for the Bulldogs?
Oh, yeah, like you said, it came with a bunch of energy, and I think we just fed off each other and just, performed really well together.
Keyshawn, this game and the last game watching you seem like you're just getting more and more comfortable with your role in the minutes that you're getting. Is that the case?
Oh, yeah, like previous 2 years I wasn't playing as much. It's just about being out there and getting more comfortable each and every time.
Go ahead and get it to Paul in the blue hat, two players right.
Robert, I know it's just your second year here, but this team has the makings of being a pretty good defensive team, especially when you think about adding Nick back to the group. Just your thoughts on I guess, the comparison between last year and this year, defensive-wise, and what you guys have been able to do.
Defense is how you win games, and honestly, I really feel like Sam Houston was a reality check for this team of how they played defense against us, and it bothered us at the point where we wanted to put that pressure on everybody else. So just playing harder defense, playing hard as a team, and as well as playing together can make a difference in any team, and it's really showing in ours.
Questions for the players. We'll get the microphone to you. Let's go ahead and get it back to Tyler.
Iverson, you had a couple of electric plays there with the dunk and then the block. What can those types of plays do for your teammates? Do you feel like those are the type of plays that can, swing momentum in your favor throughout the course of a game?
Yeah, I do feel like, that dunk, after that dunk, our energy picked up and, we started playing harder defense and, just go and play out there as hard as we could.
Go ahead and get it to Brian.
Robert, everybody's going to look at the points and the rebounds, but you also had 4 assists on the day, so did Reggie. Getting those kind of numbers from the front court, is that something you guys have been working on in practice, trying to find open guys?
Yes, sir, especially for Reggie. He's a great passer in high post, out on the perimeter. It's just being calm with the ball, not panicking, and finding the open man, especially on the back cuts to the goal.
Anything else for the players? Go ahead and get it back to Paul.
Kind of the same question for you, Keyshawn. You've been around a while. What's the potential of this team on the defensive end?
We're very athletic and quick, so, just being in gaps and flying to the ball is a thing we're capable of this year, so I think that helps us out a lot.
A couple more for the players before we get the New Orleans coach in here. We'll go to Danny P. here in the front.
Iverson, it was pretty close game early. Just what was the key to maybe getting on out and spurting out to a lead and taking kind of control by halftime?
Just being patient and, just going out there and, following coach's instructions and, just playing our game really. We saw that against Sam Houston we got a little sped up, so, we came out here and, play our game and play our own speed.
I thought we played, and I'm happy to say this, we played even better than we played in our last game. I thought this was a really good game for us. Again, so happy with the defense and how hard we're playing against a team that's picked to win their league. We did a great job on the glass, obviously outboarding them by 18 rebounds. Robert Woodard was absolutely incredible today on the glass with 16 boards. Like his whole line was good. But you look at our offensive rebounding, 18 of them. Reggie has 4. Robert has 6. I thought Keyshawn did a good job in his minutes. Prince gets 3 offensive rebounds. I mean, we're coming after it every time the shot goes up. And I thought we did a good job in terms of 20 assists on 31 baskets. I thought Reggie made some beautiful back cut passes to DJ Stewart and to Tyson. They're, up the line, overplaying everything, forcing you to back cut. And DJ was the one guy that really did a great job of it in particular, and he got open every time. Reggie is a fantastic passer. When you see him pass, we could be running Princeton offense with him getting the ball and, doing all the passing out of that. I mean, he would be great at a Princeton offense the way he passes. We shoot the ball over 50% from the field, hold them to 36, actually 37-9, almost 38. But did a really nice job against a tough, hard-nosed team. So I'm really, really happy about this, and just got to shoot free throws better, I guess, is my only complaint.
We'll start here with Tyler in the front row to coach's left.
Third straight game holding a team under 60 points. Did you know that this team was going to be as good defensively as it is, or has it surprised you even a little bit?
We expect to be good defense because of our size, our length. I mean, you look at us, we're 6'7", 6'6" and a half, 230, 6'9" and a half, 248, and 6'11", 255. We're big, and Abdul makes up for a lot of mistakes that we make defensively. I mean, it doesn't show in the line, but what he does out there is so important for our team having success at the defensive end of the floor. He's just been incredible. He changes shots, protecting the rim. Great job. Our hard hedging, I think, and really pressuring the ball has been very good. And our guys are really buying into the preparation. We're spending a lot of time on each opponent, getting ready to how to defend each team that we're playing.
Was there any possession early where you maybe thought that Robert might have a special day that he showed signs of it right away?
Not really. I think it was just methodical. I mean, he just kept doing what he does, and he goes to the glass every time. My favorite play in the first half is when he got the offensive rebound and then shot faked to get some balance without dribbling it and got up and got the old-fashioned and one. I just love that play. He's knocking down his threes. I mean, he's, 8 for 14. Had one turnover, 4 assists. So he just had an incredible line, two blocks, 3 steals. I mean, he might as well have been serving popcorn as well, and handing out the drinks.
We'll go to the middle with Steve in the hat.
Coach, you mentioned free throws. That's been kind of a consistent issue early in the season. How concerned are you about that at this point, and how do you kind of address that?
I think it's going to get better, especially when we get Nick back in the lineup, because I'm really grinding these guys in terms of their minutes played. I mean, like Robert, when I look at Robert and Tyson's playing 10 minutes before he comes out. Robert playing like 10, 11 minutes before they come out for their first rest, not counting the timeouts from the media. So, normally I like guys to play, 6 to 7 minute stretches and give them a rest. So I think that weighs into it a little bit.
Again, questions for Coach. Brianna's got the microphone. We'll get it to you.
Everybody wants to go home.
Must be a good football game on or something. All right, we'll go back to Steve.
Coach, and again, Iverson Molinar appears to be, again, taking a solid step forward. How would you kind of assess where he is today?
I thought he did a really good job. He's making his foul shots. Since he was 4 for 8 in game 1, I believe he's 8 for 8 from the foul line. It was game 2 or game 1 where he was 4 for 8? Game 1? Yeah. But he's shooting his foul shots really well. I think he's handling the pressure that's being applied to him. Like today, those guys are good. I mean, they didn't look great because we did a great job against them, but they're picked to win the Southland Conference. They're picked to be the team that is better than the Sam Houston State. It's tough. They've played their 3rd road game in a row. In fairness to them, that's hard to go to Butler, come back home. Now you're going to SMU, coming back home, and now they got to come here to Mississippi State today. And their next game's at Hawaii. That's rough. But give them a ton of credit. They play very hard, and they have tough kids. I thought Iverson handled their pressure really well. And I told him that last play that he scored on at the end, I wish I could feel what that's like to go at breakneck speed, hop, and then take off and be 3 feet in the air and lay it in so gracefully the way he does. Did you guys see that play? That's like an amazing play of athleticism that's incredible. I mean, this guy is an athlete. The one he fell down on the dunk, I wish he'd just lay it in. I mean, but he's explosive. He's special, and we're happy to have him here.
We'll go to Brian, and then we'll go to Paul.
Coach, I thought Keyshawn Fazell played his best game of the day, and just these last two games, he seems like he's a lot more comfortable in the role and in the minutes that he's getting. Are you seeing that from him?
Yeah, and I look at the minutes. He only played about 15 minutes. He had 9 points, 6 rebounds, does a great job executing defensively. And I'm playing him minutes as the backup 3 right now with Nick out. He's our backup 3, so he's playing 4. There's a game like today, he played the 5 defensively. He played the 4 defensively, and he played the 3 defensively. And he's doing a great job, and I was so excited when he knocked down that 3 in the corner. That was sweet.
Coach, I guess technically you do go on the road, but you don't play at an opponent's gym coming up next. But after this 4-game homestand and getting off to a 4-0 start, I realize things will change when Nick gets back, but where do you feel like your club is as far as your expectations where you thought they would be at this point?
We thought we'd be 4-0. I mean, we expect to win every game we play. Every night that we step on the floor, we're expecting to win. So we expect to win every game that we play. And we're fortunate to be 4-0. That Sam Houston State showed a lot of guts and a lot of courage to come back down 18 with 13:46 to go. And I think our guys fed off of that. They realized, God, we got to get better. And they've been in a different gear here the last 2 games in terms of their focus, their concentration, how hard they're playing defensively. And again, we're young. I mean, you look how young we are. We're playing 1 senior out there. So we're a very young team that's growing, and we're getting better. And I'm excited about it. So this will be a huge test coming up to play 3 games in 4 days. That's hard to do. And, we're playing against a team in Tulane on Thursday that's going to zone for 40 minutes, press for 40 minutes, different types of zones, 1-3-1, 1-1-3, 2-3, constantly changing their looks. We have to do a good job handling that offensively.
We'll go to Danny here in the front middle.
Goes back to Robert. I know you liked the way he came back, his physical condition coming into the season. Did you see him having a night like tonight and maybe some more of those moving forward?
Yeah, well, this is just the beginning for him. He's going to have a lot of big nights here in his career as a Bulldog. This is, just scratching the surface. And I think it's great for him because, his confidence has to be swelling right now. But it's all about how hard he's worked. He's paid the price to be this good. You talk about how hard he worked last spring, this summer, this fall. I mean, he has a